Welcome in to Divine Golden Intuitions. We're going to do a collective reading. I did a pre-pull today, but you guys, happy full moon, okay? It's about to be a full moon tomorrow. It's going to be at its peak. It already looks pretty full to me when I looked at it yesterday. But this energy is so intense, it's got me ready to take a nap. So some of you guys could be feeling that energy. You could be feeling exhausted. You know, the Scorpio is a water sign. The moon already rules over water energy. So just like the tides of the ocean goes low and high, our bodies get swayed by that energy as well. So it is something to be aware of, right? If you're feeling like you need to rest, recharge, listen to your intuition and do that, okay? Resting is wealthy, period. One of my favorite affirmations. But let's just jump right in. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Remember that reading should be confirmation, all right? And y'all could be seeing 11. I'm starting at 101. Y'all could be seeing 11 or 1111. But, oh yeah, if you need a personal reading, go ahead and text that number in the description box down below. Now, today I decided to pull from my Egyptian deck. I don't know why, I just felt like I was looking at my cards, and I haven't used this deck since last year, the beginning of last year. So I was like, I just was feeling it. Like, I was like, what messages? I pulled some cards from this deck for me today. So I was like, oh, let me pull some for the collective. And what I got was crazy. Like, literally, the order of the cards came out. And if you know the Isis and Osiris story, which we're going to talk about it a little bit today, but it was just crazy. So Osiris came out, Isis came out, and Set came out. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with Osiris, work our way over it, read the spread, and yeah, let's get into the energy. So when it comes to Osiris and Isis, the whole story, the background, Set is Osiris' brother, and his theme is resentment, right? Osiris is death and rebirth, and Isis is faith and wisdom. So when it comes to the story, they were together, Isis and Osiris. Seth was jealous, envious. That's why it has resentment on here, and which is very telling of this time where be careful with your, like, we're still in Mercury retrograde, right? That's ending on the 25th. The shadow period, the post-shadow period is still going to be up to the 5th, I think, of May. So think about your emotions before you speak on your emotions, because you may be feeling super emotional. And also, too, if somebody around you is saying things or bringing up, like, past things, like, listen to them, because this could be something that they were suppressing, right? But also listen to yourself. Anything that comes up for you at this time, emotions-wise, let it out if you need to. Talk about it, whatever you need to do to feel better about it, do that, okay? Because of that Scorpio energy, that Pluto energy is going to hit those places that are hidden. Pluto is hidden, right? It's that darker shadow aspect, okay? Also, as we dive into this divine feminine energy, and as we shift into that energy, Scorpio is the divine feminine energy, okay? That is divine feminine energy. So that is another thing that's happening, as in, like, we're transitioning into that as we evolve as a collective, level up, right? As the whole planet lifts its vibration, is raising the feminine energy. So that is significant with this full moon, okay? So just be aware of that energy and be patient with it, okay? Now, when it comes to Osiris, oh yeah, so the end of the story, Isis brought him back. She had enough, she's faith and wisdom. She had enough faith and wisdom in her magical powers to bring her lover back. Through her love, her loving him so much, they loved each other so much and deeply, she brought him back. Okay, but she could only bring him back temporarily, and that's why he rules over the underworld. Okay, so let's jump right into it. Some of y'all definitely could have been Egyptian in a past life, okay? Especially if this is resonating for you, right? And when it comes to that type of energy here, that means that that's in your DNA code. So some of you guys may need to get in. I know somebody commented on one of my videos, like, how do I get knowledge? Go buy a book. Go look up books. Go on Amazon, or go look at people's lists. I'm going to make a list too, an Amazon list of, like, some books and different things I recommend. But I always say start where different creations, like the Egyptian society, and studying all that and how it came about and everything. That's a great place to start with knowledge. Okay, so if anybody's wondering that, start with the Egyptian culture. Dive into that, because you're going to start to see more truth than what you've been thinking may have been truth. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say about that. But yeah, so not only is this story a testament right now of some of you guys, and this could be divine masculine, right? If we're doing a divine feminine, divine masculine here, Osiris, a divine masculine could be going through some type of death at this time, right? Due to some type of envious person in their life, right? And that can happen, right? When people are, I just heard No Cap when he said in that song, he was blind, Ray Charles or whatever, he was blind. We be blind to the hate of that people could have for us because we don't have that energy towards them. That's why it's very important to be alone in your own energy. That way when you're around others, you can read their energy, no matter who it is, because this was his brother. So he probably never thought that his brother would be on some shiesty ass, envious ass energy like that, right? So a divine masculine, but even for some of my feminines, you guys could have dealt with this lesson here, because we all have masculine and feminine energy. So it was basically like somebody was trying to attach themselves to this divine masculine energy here, which caused a fall, right? Like I just heard an empire fall, or a death to a certain type of way of doing things here. Okay, and that certain type of way of doing things was that your happiness for whoever the divine masculine is. Okay, but remember to put the energy where it fits, because it's getting confusing. All right, but yeah, and I feel like with attachment being there, clarified by the high priestess, this was a lesson to trust your intuition. Okay, especially too, it's like if you were a feminine in your over masculine energy, this was a lesson to trust your intuition, balance your energy. Okay, my candle flickering too, jumping up and down. Now, this woman holding a coin here, clarifying this, I feel like this is the energy where before this death, whoever this is resonating with, you could have been in a very comfortable position, right? Women holding a coin here. This is like regal, right? Like luxury. Okay, we are in Taurus season, so that Taurus energy could be significant as well here. But with the number 42, 6 could be significant, and 6 is the vibration of love. People could have been seeing you in this energy, having everything you wanted, being very satisfied, having the luxury, you got the love and the luxury. And it could have definitely attracted a lot of energy of envy here, right? That could have been this person's downfall. It could have been your downfall, where you had to learn a lesson about who to allow around you, or who to really share certain things with, because that lesson of everybody's not happy for you type of energy, right? And we got the Lovers here as well, and this is like where, you know how it is, like where people got friends and things, like Osiris could have been listening to his brother, thinking he could trust his brother, whole time his brother trying to just set him up to kill him. Okay, because he was that envious. And it's like he could have been giving him bad advice, all that type of stuff. And with the High Priestess and the Lovers, this is like Spirit also telling you too to trust your own intuition when it comes to your relationships, your partnerships, because the Lovers is not just love relationships, right? This is all partnerships. All right, so Spirit is telling you, like, and also with that disco ball, I'm getting like people could have been trying to mirror your energy to you, right? Pretend to be like you, right? People will do that, especially if you are, when it comes to family, like people are more so open. So especially if you open with somebody, you being your authentic self, you really don't think that you have nothing to hide, because it's like, this is my brother, this is my family. But this person seen that this person was wearing a mask, right? The mask was, they could have been just mirroring your energy back, and they really wasn't in that energy. Okay, so now when it comes to Isis here, and 6, 7, 8 could be significant, but when it comes to Isis here with the faith and wisdom, for the rebirth to happen, faith had to be acquired here, right? In a very major way. And wisdom had to be acquired because she had to figure out what to do, right? Strategy. What do I do? 9 of Swords. Look, she could have been crying her eyes out, worried. But through the pain, she found power. She found a strategy here that worked, because there was a rebirth, right? He was raised from the dead. So Spirit could have pushed you into this position here to teach you to create some type of strategy some type of plan, and not just to create the strategy, but more so to show you that you were capable of creating the strategy, show you your greatness. Like, I was just having a conversation earlier about how sometimes we have to go through certain trials, because if we don't go through those trials, it's like we will never learn certain lessons. And those lessons are vital to push us into our passions and our success, and push us into being our most fullest potential, right? And then with the Queen of Swords, with the Angel of Love here, love is the highest vibration. Love is the highest vibration here. I feel like whoever this is resonating with, you could have had a lot of faith in believing, like, in your own death and rebirth, right? If you're not even in a connection, if this is not relating to love for you, you could have been believing in your own death and rebirth, knowing that 111 on the clock, confirmations happening for you, everything, like, you seeing the signs, like, everything's working for me. No matter what it seems like in this 3D realm, you knew that everything was working for you here, right? And you also could have felt a lot of comfort in those moments from spirit, with the Angel of Love here comforting you, holding you through it. All right, helping you to cultivate this strategy in here. And with the Queen of Swords, this is also too could have, like, and I just feel heavy too, like this could have been weighing you down, weighing somebody down, just exhausting, you know what I'm saying? And with the Queen of Swords, it's like it pushed you into this the Queen of Swords is very logical on her throne, mind over matter. She does not mind saying things that's going to hurt people's feelings if it's her truth, right? This is the energy you could be in, telling your truth no matter who feels the type of way about it, because you have to worry about you first, right? You got to take care of you first. And you could have seen that through this experience of these people wearing these masks. They really weren't who they said they was. They really wasn't there for you. They really wasn't supporting you. They really wasn't, having faith in you or things like that. They had resentment. They felt envious. They felt like they should have been in your position. Weird. Okay? And when it comes to these energies like Seth, the resentment, the envious people, you're going to be victorious over them. And you're going to close out a cycle with 28 here, turning into 10. You're completing a cycle with those type of energies here. And what are they doing? Trying to boomerang and come back to you. This card says ex-asshole, Page of Cups. They're going to be sending texts and calling your phone, trying to come back, because they see now you in this Nine of Cups energy, you celebrating. But it was after you had to go through certain type of personal healing to get to this happiness. You had to go through certain type of lessons, figuring out this strategy, wiping your own tears at night, figuring out whatever it was that you had to do. Especially even if it was for some of you guys being ripped away from a connection, whatever the case may be. You had to figure it out on your own. And you did that. Right? And this is also something where, too, it's like some of you guys could have been very comfortable with the Garden in the Gate. It speaks about her being comfortable in her comfort, but that comfort only going to last for so long. You have to evolve and you have to continue to grow. Right? So this just helps to push you into your greatness. Period. And with the Four of Wands too, it's going to be a successful relationship and partnership here as well. So whoever you are, you also could be attracting somebody who went through something similar as you here. And this is going to be a divine connection here that stand the test of time. When they speak on somebody's love, bringing somebody back from the dead, like what kind of love is that? That's not the love we be seeing in 2024. That's not what we be seeing. This is not what we be seeing. Okay, so whoever this is resonating for, this love that you about to have come in is unmatched. Seriously. Okay? And then on the bottom of the deck here, it's like you could have went through with the Three of Swords, a lot of broken heart, loneliness here with the Hermit. Right? A lot of enlightenment here, a lot of studying, a lot of figuring yourself out, soul searching here, and it also brought you to this new opportunity. Page of Wands. Now you answering the phone saying that. Like, hey, like what was said, like now you're fully I heard fully authentically stepping in your power, and also I heard setting boundaries, very firm boundaries. And being very resilient with the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Look at the Nine of Wands, y'all. 1444 on the clock. Alright, you could be seeing that. You could be seeing 444. Alright, yeah, and now you guys are attracting an Emperor here. Alright. with the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups, a brand new love cycle here. Yeah, and I see you leaving behind old investments here. You're not worried about old investments because you know you could be begin something new here, especially with this Page of Pentacles. And then she has that symbol on her back, like you know you're protected. And it's like I seen this post. What did I post on Instagram earlier? Very self-aware, but delusional for fun. Like this is what this card made me think about. Right, you walking away from things like, and it may be causing bombs, but it is what it is. What, and as you do that, walk away, boom. Some of y'all could be going viral, TikTok, or what is it, X, or something like that. And with the Queen of Pentacles here too, standing on your throne. Yeah, and it's something about your mind here where you're gonna get like some new downloads, some intense downloads here that's gonna be able to push you into some type of, let me see, what is that, Spirit? What is this download? Because I'm getting like a lot of these cards, their eyes is closed and it's like they're thinking about something, right? A few of them. What is this download? Princess of Spirit. Ooh, cornucopia. And you're gonna feel very grounded. This download is gonna bring you to your abundance. Boom. Period. And then here on the bottom of the deck we got Ra. Enlightening here. And it is. No, for real. No, some of y'all could be drinking wine. Okay, that could be significant. But y'all know too, to the goddesses, a lot of the goddesses do like wine as an offering. So that could be significant, okay? Or some of y'all is whining and chilling on the moon, the full moon. But with Ra being here, it's like enlightening. He was just trying to bring you, like, because Ra is like the god, right? Sun god. To me, Ra is like dad energy. That's how I align with that. Like the wisdom and the downloads that I get when I work with Ra is like on a major level. So that's where he could have been doing for you, guiding you to see something about people around you, and also as you see that, getting a lesson of how to make sure that doesn't happen again, and the proper boundaries and things to create that protection against yourself, right? Where you're not just so freely open unless people earn it, or you know that they value the energy that you bring, right? All right, I want to pull some oracle messages and then we're going to close out. This was a beautiful message. When them cards popped out like that, I was just like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. And I wasn't even about to use them cards. I was about to put them back. And I was like, something was like, no, it's a message. 18 could be significant. Ooh, excuse me. It could also be a big thing, like, because Happy Family was on the bottom of the deck. So, like, the home and family, like, working on your home and family life could be something that's very significant at this time as well. Spirit, clarify these messages. What else does the collective need to know? Can I get one at a time? Somebody who was detached could be trying to come in and tempt you, all right, or who play hot and cold. It could be just a test here, all right, from Spirit. It's like a control tactic that they use. I just seen control tactic. Yeah, look at the bottom of the deck. Because somebody also knows that you're about to integrate into some type of union here. Right? Yeah, because you had the strength to empower yourself to overcome this situation. '23 could be significant. January 23rd as well. And Saturday could have been significant, or Saturday something could be happening, or somebody could be contacting you on Saturday. Yeah, and I see you seeing past illusions here. You no longer are confused by illusions. You see the truth. And you're also expressing your truth. Yeah, and I feel like whatever this was keeping you away from being in the present moment here, but now things are balanced out. Right? Things are balancing out, and you've overcame this energy as well by expressing gratitude, being in the present moment, being very abundant, by appreciating things that you've already had. Scorpio energies here, Pisces and Cancer, but you could have some type of decision to make on this full moon, all right? That could be pulling on your emotions. You need to trust your intuition. And don't rush anything at this time. Yeah, because you're getting into a very harmonious flow with the universe, and you're getting a lot of stability. And we are having a trine, and whenever we have trines, that brings harmony, okay? You're also going to be connecting with someone, all right, somebody that you have chemistry with, a lot of passion. That is Scorpio energy as well, very sexual energy. This could be a twin flame. I just seen twin flame. Or just a high-level soulmate. Yeah, somebody could have went through this dark night of the soul here, and it activated their higher self. This could be that rebirth, right? So maybe somebody wasn't like physically dead, but they was just dead in their spirit for a little bit, clinging to their south node. And now this person went through this dark night of the soul here, and they kind of purged out and healed and loved on that shadow sign here. And now they got this higher self activation. Now they can take some type of action here, or courage, all right, for some type of new beginning. All right, so somebody could definitely be giving you some type of offer. With this Venus energy, this could be on Saturday where somebody brings you some type of offer. Somebody also could be thinking about you, having memories, nostalgia. Somebody definitely could be watching your page too. Pay attention to your dreams at this time. It's a lot of water energy. Your emotions, pay attention to your emotions, your dreams. Your intuitions could be highly sensitive at this time. Alright, some of you guys could be a Virgo. But this Mercury retrograde too, pay attention to what this Mercury retrograde is showing you. And also, with Mercury, look at where it's at on your chart. If y'all know about your natal chart. If you don't, I do natal chart analysis as well. You can text the number down below if you need help. Finding that information out, looking at your chart, figuring out how it correlates to the energy. But yeah, with that Mercury energy, you could be getting some type of message here, communication from spirit. Alright, let me get one more card, spirit. Yeah, and I see you being closed off to somebody who tried to trigger you or make some type of conflict. I see you being very closed off and guarded towards that energy here. Yeah, and you're forming a solid foundation. Alright, 23:23 on the clock, 1:23 on the clock. That's all I have for you guys. I love you guys so much. Some of y'all could be losing y'all thought quick. Like, I don't know why I keep losing what I was about to say. Like, what? But I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one. Peace, y'all.